Hi, I'm Helen and today we're going to be exploring maps through symbols. Now for our messy, taste-safe option, we're going to be looking at printing and painting symbols. For this activity, you'll need some paper or some card to print or paint on. You'll need some taste-safe paint, which you can make using a mixture of flour and water and food colouring if you don't have any. And you're also going to need things like, well, you don't need them, you can just use your fingers or even your toes, but you can have a brush, you can use things like lolly sticks, and you can also make some prints out of potatoes and by sticking items onto card. We've also got a few stamps, foam stamps that you can buy. Okay, so I'm going to get started. I'm going to start by using a potato stamp. Now this is a triangle stamp, which is a youth hostel symbol. So I'm going to pop some pink paint onto that. Okay, and I'm going to make a print just here. Lovely, and it works really, really well, and you can always clear that off and do a different colour if you like. Okay, and I'm going to use this arrow print that I've made. So it's just really, really simple. It's sort of on a base of cardboard, and then you've got some pieces of straw, just paper straw, and then they've just been taped down. Or you could glue them and then leave them to dry. Okay, so let's have a nice green arrow. And again, if you want to get really, really messy, you can do this with your fingers. Yeah, there we go. And if you want to just sort it out and make it a little bit stronger, you can also pop your finger in the paint and make it nice and bold. Okay. I've also got these, like I said, these pre-made stamps, so they look a lot like trees on one side and then you've got leaves on the other side. So I'm going to do one tree and one leaf. Let's stick with the green. It's best to make your taste-safe paint like quite thick, the flour, just so that it makes a really nice strong print. Okay, lovely. You can experiment with making some of them fainter as well. Okay, and I'm going to try this side for a tree. So I'm just going to use some orange paint now. I'm going to spread that over this side of the stamp. Again, you can make it really nice and thick. There we go. And pop a print down. Quite squishy. There we go, lovely. And like I said, you're free to use your fingers or even your whole hand if you'd like, or you can take off your socks and shoes and print with your feet. So I'm just going to explore doing a bit of finger painting. And again, you can look at different symbols that you find on maps and just have a go. So you get dotted lines that are pathways, footpaths. So I'm going to do a nice dotted line moving through. And I'm going to do some blue zigzags for waves. Okay, and that's it. So don't forget to sign up to be one of our sensory explorers on the Carbon Theatre website. And you can also check out our sensory sounds video for symbols, which will help make the whole experience really fun and theatrical. See you next time. Goodbye.